Hey, grown folks. Donna Smith, aka Lady D. I'm back here with another grown folk topic of discussion with you on the weekend. Let's take a moment and talk about that weak man or woman. I hear this a lot. Some will say because one is in love and they're in love to the point that they have just literally lost their mind about someone, and they allow that person to do things to them that, you know, the average person would say, that is not cool. Are they weak? Is a woman weak if she allows a man to, as they say, quote unquote, use her giving him money, him coming and going when he wants to, he expressing to her that he has other women that he sees? Is a man weak when every time he gets paid, he runs to his woman to make sure she's okay, gives her some money, takes care of her needs, fix things around her house? If she asks him to do 100 jumping jacks and he can do them, he'll do them. Is he weak? If she talks to him like he has a tail, that he's less than a man, and he's still doing all these wonderful things for her and giving her good sex on top of that, is he weak? Does love constitute being weak? Or is it an individual thing, guidelines, things that one will accept or not accept? A personal, boundary level that each individual has. Because each situation, when it comes to love, each relationship, each person is different. We all love differently. We all mourn differently. And we all look at things differently in our relationship, morally different from one another. So, what your friend is doing and how they interact may not be the same way you do in your relationship or with your mate. What your friend took, you may not would even think about going there in your relationship. And then the flip side of that is a lot of folks are quick to tell you what you need to do, but when it comes to their own hurdles, they don't even jump them. They sit there and they deal with things, and you're like, wow, I wouldn't have did that. Why? Because they are who they are. You are who you are. Their boundaries are set differently than yours. Their tolerance is different than yours. So does that make them weak? Because they will not do things or don't do things in the way that you would have? Who's to say your way is right? Who's to say their way is wrong? Really? What do you consider being weak in a relationship? Share with us. Talk to us about that. Have you ever been told that you were weak? You're being weak. Perhaps you've even been told that from the person that you were in the relationship with. You just weak. You just allow me to do whatever, but they still with you. But you just weak. What does that mean? What is that saying? I like to know. I like for you guys to share with me. Break it down, because this one Lady D is real puzzled about. Know what you call being weak and what's your guidelines. Waiting here.